Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there, as well as keeping me accountable for personal readings. So that information can be found down below in the description. Sure, like I was not coughing until I started doing readings. It is what it is. Cancer. This week, you're fixing something like behind the scenes, or you're trying to fix something behind the scenes, or you're trying to fix. There's something that you're trying to fix. There was an error. There is something in your life, and again, guys, these are general readings. There's something that you feel that you made an error on, and you're trying to fix it. But you're trying to fix it almost like before you get caught that you made an error, right? So like, this can be like, you did something wrong at work and you're trying to fix the paperwork before your boss finds out or something like that. And you're being advised not to do that. It's like coming clean about something, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's at work or whatever it is. It's better than having the person find out, even after the problem or the issue was fixed. Because then, one, it shows that you're taking accountabilities for your part. You are admitting that you made a mistake and you fixed it, or you're fixing it. Let's put it that way. It's almost kind of like this little sneaky energy, to be honest with you, where it's kind of like, then don't ask yourself why people are sneaking around you. So it's almost there is a space here where what you're doing or what you're saying is exactly the same energy, let's put it this way, that you attract towards you. So if you have been surrounding yourself with people that are sneaky, or people that hold secrets, or make errors and are not accountable, then that is because in an area of your life, whether that is like, self-reflection or relationships, whether romantic or platonic, whether this is at work or regardless of whatever it is, there is a part in you that you're being sneaky about, right? A very simple and kind of like, you guys are gonna think I'm crazy for what I'm about to say, but let's put it this way: like, I make my workout schedule, like I've said before, for like, anywhere between like 9 to 12 weeks, right? And if I don't, for whatever the reason, on a day, don't work out, whether I went out or I did whatever I did, I just wasn't feeling good, regardless of the reason, I don't cross it off as if I did it. I'll make a note right underneath. I'll be like, you know what? Didn't feel like it, or was sick, or whatever. But I'm not being sneaky to myself. I'm not trying to lie to myself. So a lot of times, a lot of people think that the energies have to be something that you are giving to other people. But in reality is, what do you give to yourself, right? So if I skipped a workout, I skipped a workout. It is what it is. Like, why am I hiding that from myself? Why am I trying to trick my brain into believing that I didn't? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that type of energy that you're being told to assess. So maybe you have made certain commitments or certain promises to yourself, and up to now you haven't showed up. Whether that is changing your diet, whether that is exercising, whether that's taking more risk, whether that's watching less TV, whatever it is, you're being sneaky about it. But it's almost kind of like, you know the truth, but when other people ask you, you pretend like you don't do it, or you pretend like you've changed something, and the outside of it, right, or the results of the truth are seen, plain and simple, or will be seen, is what I'm trying to say. So there is a sense here to be truthful to yourself and to those around you. For those of you that feel that certain connections, relationships are no longer in alignment with you, stop stringing someone along, whether it is a friend or whether it is a lover. If something is no longer in alignment with you, or something seems like is taking and there is no equal energy exchange, then walk away. Walk away. Like, whether it is you that is giving or you're the one receiving, but you're choosing not to give, just walk away. Because the thing is that you, at this moment in time, you're reaping what you're reaping what you sowed in the past, but you're planting seeds for what you will be, excuse me, reaping in the next couple of weeks or months. So is deceitfulness, lies, secrets from others what you want your future to be? And if it is so, then continue on. But if you want something different, then I suggest that you start planting different seeds at this moment. So let's go ahead and let's pull out one card for love. What is going on with Cancer's love situation? And I'm just pulling out one card, guys. We have the Clock. Need time, takes time. In time cycles, time to heal and progress. So when we talk about the energy of love in your reading, there is a sense of like needing to heal from something. Whether it is something that, and I don't know why I keep on saying it this way, a lot of you have hurt other people. I'm not saying that you haven't been hurt, but just because you have been hurt, it's not a free pass to go ahead and hurt somebody else. So if you're hurt from a past relationship, don't go into another relationship or another connection to make that new person pay for what someone from your past did. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're consciously doing this, but if you're being triggered or you're exhibiting similar behavior to that of your ex, is because you haven't completely healed from that connection or that relationship. And that needs to be healed before you allow yourself to get into a healthy relationship. So let's go ahead and let's pull out 3 tarot and see if there's anything else. Anything else Cancer needs to know? Anything else Cancer needs to know? The Knight of Pentacles, the Sun with the World. Some of you are expecting to give the bare minimal in something and have a huge outcome. And that's not the way that it works. When we talk about bare minimal, we're talking about like a stingy energy, or someone who's trying to make like a fast buck or something like that, like a scam or something in that space, regardless of whatever area this is in your life, right? A very simple way is like people that do crash diets. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to when I was younger and didn't know any better. Where, you know, it's like a month to like an event, a wedding or whatever that you have to go to, and you know you've been eating that crap for the past fucking year, and then all of a sudden it's like a month before you try to do all these crash diets, and it's like you're fighting yourself and you're putting yourself down and all of this stuff, and it's kind of like you had a whole year to plan for this, right? And it's like, yeah, you may lose a couple of pounds prior to it, but once you're done with the crash diet, like the same night of the wedding or the event that you're going to, you put on all those pounds and some more, right? So it's kind of like that type of energy that I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card to close off your reading. The Dissolving Light, number 3. There is a reflection, there is accountability that is needed on your part. There is honesty. It's almost kind of like this honesty that you need to have with yourself. It's almost, you have to have like an honest talk with yourself about what it is that you're trying to achieve, and if the way that you're going about it is actually the correct way to do so. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.